Good morning, children. Welcome to social science class. Okay. The second lesson we have learned about three Carnatic wars: Battle of Plassey, Battle of Buxar, and four Anglo-Maratha wars, isn't it? Among these three Carnatic wars, after that Carnatic wars, British only more powerful in India. Okay, Robert Clive became the governor of Madras. Okay, so after that Battle of Plassey. After the Battle of Plassey, here also British only got success. They started to rule our country after the Battle of Plassey, isn't it? Then the Battle of Buxar also British only got success. Now after that Anglo-Mysore war. There are four Anglo-Mysore wars that was fought between the British and the Indian rulers, that Mysore ruler Hyder Ali and Tipu Sultan. During the second Anglo-Mysore war, Hyder Ali was died. After that his son Tipu Sultan continued the war, but after that he also defeated by the British. Then after that the third Anglo-Mysore war also he defeated, he surrendered, and he handed over his half of his kingdom and two of his sons to the British Indies. But in the fourth Anglo-Mysore war, Tipu Sultan was defeated and killed by the British, and his kingdom was captured by the British. Then his family members were sent to Vellore Fort, isn't it? Up to that we have learned in the last two classes. Okay. Today also the continuation of the history lesson 2 only. Okay. Today we are going to learn about the Anglo-Maratha wars. Anglo-Maratha wars. Okay. Here there are three Anglo-Maratha wars. How many Maratha wars? Three Anglo-Maratha wars. Already I told Anglo means British. Okay. Maratha means the people of Maharashtra are called Marathas. Okay. So the people of Maharashtra, the Marathas and the British. Today we are going to learn about. There are three Maratha wars. Okay. These wars were not fought continuously. Okay. The first Anglo-Maratha war fought in the year 1782. It came to an end. It started 1775 to 1782. After 20 years, second Anglo-Maratha war started. Okay, so between the first Anglo-Maratha war and the second Anglo-Maratha war, there are how many years? 20 years they kept peacefully. But after that, the second Maratha war, the next third Maratha war, it took place after 11 years of second Anglo-Maratha war over. So between these three Anglo-Maratha wars, 20 years, 11 years gap, isn't it? So it is very difficult to learn about the continuous rulers of the Marathas as well as the governor generals of the British also. So here we are going to learn about the important names of the Marathas and the British governor general only. Okay. Already I told you the people of Maharashtra are called Marathas. All of you know about who was the famous Maratha ruler? Shivaji. Shivaji means Chhatrapati Shivaji. Okay. The Shivaji was the powerful ruler of the Marathas. As his successors were very weak, the Peshwas became the powerful rulers, or the Peshwas became the actual rulers of the Marathas. Peshwas means the prime minister. The kings only appointed the prime minister, but later when the kings were very weak, they are not eligible to rule the country. So the Peshwas became the real ruler of the Marathas. Okay. So now that first Peshwa, Balaji Vishwanath. Balaji Vishwanath was the first Peshwa. He only first started to rule the Maratha kingdom. Okay. So here that Balaji Vishwanath was ruled under the King Shagu. Under which kings? Shagu. Shagu's prime minister only Balaji Vishwanath. Okay. But now what? Shagu. Who was Shagu? Shagu was the grandson of Shivaji. Already I told you, Shivaji only the great and famous ruler, Maharashtra ruler. Okay. But now his grandson only Shagu. this Sagu was not able to rule the countries and he was inefficient ruler. That's only the Balaji Vishwanath, the Peshwa or the Prime Minister of Sagu, he became the ruler of the Marathas. Okay, so who was the first Peshwa? Balaji Vishwanath was the first Peshwa. So after that, second Peshwa, no need to learn. Third Peshwa, that is Balaji Bajro. Balaji Bajro was the third Peshwa. Balaji Bajro was the third Peshwa. What? During his period, that Balaji Bajro's period, the Marathas only captured Punjab. Marathas captured Punjab. At once, Ahmad Shah Abdali, who was Ahmad Shah Abdali, he was the ruler of Afghanistan, not Punjab ruler. Ahmad Shah Abdali was the ruler of Afghanistan. He declared war against the Marathas. Are you following? Main reason is the Marathas captured Punjab. So the Afghanistan ruler Ahmad Shah Abdali declared war against the Marathas. Okay, these two armies, the Balaji Bajro's army and the Ahmad Shah Abdali's army, both of them met in the famous historical place Panipat. Where is Panipat? Panipat is near that Delhi. Near Delhi, one place, famous historical place only Panipat. So in this place, in 1761, that both armies met. What are the armies? Ahmad Shah Abdali and Balaji Bajro, the third Peshwa's army. But in this battle of Panipat, the Ahmad Shah Abdali only got success. He defeated Balaji Bajro, or he defeated the Maratha army. So now Ahmad Shah Abdali got success. From here, this Panipat war onwards, after the rulers of Maharashtra were very weak, they are inefficient rulers. So after that, now this kingdom, this Maharashtra kingdom was divided into 5 independent states. Because main reason is what? The rulers are inefficient. They are not eligible to rule the country. They are not great or they are not powerful rulers. So the Peshwas, they divided the kingdom into 5 independent states. All of you know the free state, 5 independent states, and they started to rule each state, each of them. Okay, what are the 5 states? These 5 states together only called Maharashtra kingdom. Now after the battle of Panipat, this was divided into 5 independent kingdom. There are Pune, Baroda, Nagpur, Indore, Gwalior. Once more I am reading. Pune, Baroda, Nagpur, Indore and Gwalior. Okay, these 5 states, the rulers or the chief were called in different name. Okay, not the same name, but some state they called Peshwa, 1 or 2 Peshwa only, Prime Minister, isn't it? But the state they give different, the chief or the leader of the Pune is called Peshwa. Okay, but the same time the Baroda, the ruler of Baroda was called as the Gaikwads. The ruler of Baroda was called Gaikwads. Instead of Peshwa, they called Gaikwads. Like that Nagpur, the ruler of Nagpur was called as Bhonsle. The ruler of Nagpur was called Bhonsle. Like that 4th one, Indore. The ruler of Indore was called as the Holkards. Holkards. The ruler, that means Peshwa, the prime minister, the ruler, the leader or the chief, any meanings you can take. Okay. Like that Gwalior, the ruler of Gwalior was called as Scindia. You understand? These are the names, their positions they given to called by the people. These are the name of the state. That 5 states: Pune, Baroda, Nagpur, Indore and Gwalior. Like that they divided into 5 small states and they started to rule. Okay. Now first, after that only first Anglo-Maratha war. It started there in 1775 to 1782. Main reason for the first Anglo-Maratha war was that after the death of Narayan Rao, that is one Peshwa, he ruled. After the death of Narayan Rao, what happened? There was a conflict for succession or quarrel for the succession. So now among these leaders, no cooperation, no unity. They are always fought among themselves also. So the British used this opportunity for them. Okay, the British used the opportunity to expand their kingdom in India. So what they did means the British General Warren Hastings, the British General, he was the British Governor General Warren Hastings, he declared war against Scindia, the ruler of Gwalior. Okay, that is Mahadadaji Scindia. What was the name of the ruler of Gwalior? Mahadadaji Scindia. Scindia was the name given to the chief or the leader. Okay, so that his original name is Mahadadaji. So Mahadadaji was the ruler of Scindia. So now that Warren Hastings declared war against voluntarily only British, isn't it? Declare war against Mahadadaji Scindia. So in this battle also Warren Hastings defeated the Maratha ruler and he captured that Scindia, or he captured the Gwalior. Okay, so here what he did means he appointed the British, or Warren Hastings appointed Madhava Rao. Madhava Rao was the son of Narayan Rao, because Narayan Rao was died, isn't it? So after the death of Narayan Rao, the British Warren Hastings got success. Then he appointed Madhava Rao, the son of Narayan Rao, as the ruler. Okay, so now British only got success, isn't it? It provided the British 20 years peace within the Marathas. So after the first Anglo-Maratha war, the British made peace with nearly 20 years. 20 years they are cooperated with the Marathas. Okay, so here next second Anglo-Maratha war. It fought in the year 1803, nearly after 20 years. Okay, the leader of the Caucasus, here second Anglo-Maratha war. Here the leaders, the Indore leader Caucasus and the Gwalior leader Scindia, isn't it? Both of them, they fought against each other. They want to capture others' places, isn't it? So both of them were fought each other. At once what did the Pune or the Peshwa, Bajirao II. Bajirao II was the Peshwa of Pune at that time. Okay, so this Peshwa, Bajirao II, what he did means he helped to Scindia. Scindia means the ruler of Gwalior. Okay, Bajirao II helped to Scindia. At once what did the Gwalior, he attacked Bajirao II. Are you following? Here first both of them only fighting, the Caucasus and Scindia, or the Indore and the Gwalior. These two states only fought among themselves. But now when this Bajirao II helped to Scindia, this man Caucasus, he attacked Bajirao II. Okay, so at once what it means, Bajirao II, he asked the help of the British. He asked the help of the British. He needed the help of the British. Okay, so now here at once the Lord Wellesley, the Governor General of British, he welcomed the Peshwa. Which Peshwa? Bajirao II. He made him to sign a treaty. Treaty means agreement. If I want to help to you, you want to agree for my opinion, isn't it? What that Treaty of Basin, it was called the Treaty of Basin. So Lord Wellesley, he invited because he that Bajirao II asked the help of the British. So now the British Governor General Lord Wellesley, he welcomed Bajirao II and made him to accept a Treaty of Basin. Otherwise this treaty was called as the Subsidiary Alliance. Treaty of Basin or Subsidiary Alliance. What is the meaning of Subsidiary Alliance? Subsidiary Alliance means that in later next class you will learn little more. Now shortly I am telling. Subsidiary Alliance meanings the Indian kings, they did not allow or keep their army in their kingdom. Okay, they want to stop or destroy the king's army. Instead of king's army, they want to appoint it or accept the British army in their kingdom. Okay. So at once one group of the British army entered his kingdom. They settled there only. For the expense of the British army, that Indian ruler want to pay the money. He can pay the money, or instead of the money, he can hand over some territories or some places of the kingdom. Both anyone he can accept. One ways he want to hand over the money, expense of the money. Otherwise he can hand over few of his territory to the British. According to that subsidiary alliance. So now who accept the subsidiary alliance? Bajirao second, because no other way. He want the help of the British. Now they used the chance. They told it to accept the Treaty of Basin or accept the subsidiary alliance. No other way. The British the Bajirao II, he accepted. But at once the Maratha leaders, Scindia and Bhonsle, the ruler of Nagpur and Gwalior, Bhonsle and Scindia, they were refused to accept this subsidiary alliance. Okay, what they mean? Say they joined together. Those who are done, Bhonsle and Scindia joined together. They attacked the British army. What the British army under the leadership of Arthur Wellesley. Already I told you who was Arthur Wellesley. He was the brother of Wellesley. Wellesley's brother Arthur Wellesley. So the British governor under the leadership of Arthur Wellesley, the British army attacked Bhonsle's army and Scindia's army. Bhonsle and Scindia together only they attacked the British, but the British army only now defeated the combined armies of Scindia and Bhonsle. As a result of the Maratha power was weakened and the English became the more powerful in India, or English became the paramount power. Paramount means the top power in India. So this much only about Second Anglo-Maratha War. Then Third Anglo-Maratha War, the year after 11 years, the year 1817 to 1818. During this Third Anglo-Maratha War began the invasion of Maratha territory by the British. The British only first started, they invaded the territory of the Marathas. At once what the Peshwa Bajirao II, the ruler of Nagpur and Indore, three of them joined together, they rose against the British. Okay, but three of them together, but here this Baroda, the ruler of Baroda or the Gaekwars alone did not participate. Other three state rulers joined together and they attacked the British army. But the well-prepared, well-planned British army, what they did? They defeated the Indian armies or the Maratha armies, and the British only got the success. The Maratha army completely defeated by the British. Okay, that only. As a result of these three Anglo-Maratha wars, the Maratha Confederacy was dissolved. Confederacy meanings what? The group. The Maratha group was dissolved, means put to an end. Broke down or put to an end. And the Peshwas was abolished. Abolished means destroyed. The Peshwaship was abolished. Most of the territory of the Peshwas, Bajirao II, was annexed with the Bombay, became the part of the Bombay Presidency. Already in Bombay that British got many places. Okay, their Bombay territory. With the Bombay territory, the British annexed most part of the Peshwas territories also. Okay, first the Peshwaship was abolished. Next, that mostly the Marathas was defeated. The Peshwaship was abolished. Secondly, that what the most of the territories were annexed with the Bombay territory. Then the Bajirao II, what? The last Peshwa of Marathas. Who was the last Peshwa of Marathas? Bajirao II. Who was the first Peshwa? Balaji Vishwanath. Don't confuse. Balaji Vishwanath was the first Peshwa of the Marathas, but Bajirao second was the last Peshwa of the Marathas. What they did means the British defeated Bajirao second. They given an annual pension of 8 lakh rupees. That means each per year the British gave 8 lakhs rupees to the Peshwa of Bajirao as a pension, annual pension. Okay, that much only about that 3 Anglo-Maratha wars. Next we can continue the lesson in the next class. Okay, thank you.